Morning, everybody. Today we're going to experience something together for the first time. As you know, Sergeant Redondo is a part of the K9 unit, and we met his K9. We went into his house. He showed us a little bit about his home and his personal life, and how Red, his dog, is a part of his personal life. Well, it fills me with sadness to say that Red passed away not too long ago, about a week ago, and he passed away from what's called bloat. Bloat is where the dog's stomach fills up with gas, and sometimes the stomach will turn and it will cut the blood circulation, causing the dog to go into shock and to eventually pass away. It happened to Red. It was in the middle of the night. Everyone was sleeping, so there was no way to prevent it. It just happens sometimes in larger breeds of dogs, and it's a common thing. And if it's caught, it can be prevented and it can be treated. But unfortunately, it was in the middle of the night, and Red passed away. So today, we're going to start off. We're going to head right now over to the memorial service for Red. It's over at, I believe it's called Pet Heaven. So we're headed over there now, pay our respects to Red and Sergeant Redondo, and then we're going to continue with the vlog. As you see, the K9 officers are very close with their dogs, and it's just like losing a family member. So out of respect for Sergeant Redondo, I gave him a phone call and just, asked him if it was okay if we stopped by and paid our respects. He said it was all right for us to come by. It just goes to show you the kind of person that he is. He's allowing us in his world again, this time to say goodbye to his partner, Red. All right, guys, just got here. I'm gonna take the walk in now. Guys, I'm here with Officer Clifford, and you know him from the last vlog. Say what's up.
Hey, how you guys doing?
All right, and he agreed to explain a little bit of what's going on, because this is our first, and Officer Clifford has a little experience with this kind of stuff since he's been in the K9 unit for so long. So can you tell me where we're at first?
Right now we're at Pet Haven. It's a very special place for us in the K9 unit here. They actually have a cemetery here just for fallen police dogs that is all done by donations. One of the hardest parts of dealing with K9 is when you lose your partner. It hurts a lot more than people think. You feel a lot of emotions because that dog's with you 24/7. Certain things when you're driving around, certain venues you see is like, oh man, we used to do a lot of work there. So that's where all the emotions come, and it just doesn't go away right away. I mean, I have my first police dog here who passed away back in 2009. He died from complications of bloat, which is something that is very common in large cavity dogs, especially shepherds and Malleys and Labs, and so it's something that you try to prevent, but unfortunately there's no prevention for it. So it hurts a lot when you do lose a partner to that. So this is where these events come into play. We give them a great burial. We do have the option of burying them here, or we can cremate them and keep them at home. That's clearly up to the officer. We do a nice ceremony for them, and because they deserve it. I mean, they're the ones that make our career, and they make us look good. And it's only right to give them such a phenomenal outgoing to the next afterlife that they will go to, because they are very special to us personally and to our family. And at the end of the day, the pain of losing him, regardless, just never goes away. Even coming here for as long as I've been, the emotions come back, seeing his tombstone and all the memories. And so today is all about Canine Red and Sergeant Redondo, and we're going to give him the best ceremony we possibly can give him for the service he's done with us.
All right, man. I appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you letting us know and giving that information. You want to walk us over to
Yeah, let me
pups?
show you.
What was your pup's name?
My first one here was Canine Oz. He's here with a bunch of other City of Miami police dogs. You have Canine Oz, which was my first police dog here.
All right.
You know, you can see him here, and like I said, we can choose, but there's so many City of Miami police dogs, so I feel that he's with his pack here. He's with his family, and we have Canine Achilles and Canine Air Force, some of the ones that I was honored to work with here. And if you'd like to take a moment just to kind of just search around all the way to one of the first ones that were buried here. So it's a nice place, very special place to us, and yeah, they really do take a tremendous care of the grounds here, and we appreciate it more than anything.
So is Red, you're going to be cremated, or is he going to be buried here?
Sergeant Redondo and his family opt to have him cremated. They wanted to keep him close to their heart and within the family and in their household for forever. And it's only right so that he has the high place anywhere in that house they decide to put him, overlooking and watching over that family, and that's how Red would want it.
All right.
You know, so
sounds good. All right, so let's go into the service again, man. Thanks again. I appreciate everything, and we're looking forward to the next ride along with you. They loved it.
Hey, man, it was great having you. We still got a lot more grounds to cover. The city's a big place.
That's right. All right. Alright guys, so out of respect for Sergeant Redondo, kind of hanging back a little bit. I don't want to get too close to everyone and be in the way. So I'm going to be hanging back a little bit, and it's mainly just out of respect for them so they can grieve and I'm not in the way causing any issues. I want it to be as smooth as possible. It's a very tough time for Sergeant Redondo. So please forgive if I'm not right up in the front, but just give you guys a heads up.
Probably the worst part about being but you know what, I don't regret ever doing it, and I'm happy I had the time to handle it. And you know what, he made me a great handler. It was all him. He carried me. He was a good dog. And it's just the memories I'm gonna have about him. It's all I can really think about and hold on to. And just makes you look at life and what you take for granted every day. Life is short. Just, you know, just be thankful for what you have, because, you know, you never know when it's going to be taken. And thank you guys again. I want you guys to be safe out there. And thank you guys all for showing up. That's all I can really say. But just thank you. Appreciate it.
This is where Red stays. This is his back kennel, right? Go ahead.
Cage. This is his cage.
Yeah.
Basically, he has his water jar there. He has a little Kong ball back there so he can play with while I'm outside of the car. We always keep the car on and air conditioned so he doesn't overheat back here. Also, we keep the windows down just as basically a fail-safe, just in case the car might happen to turn off. but it won't. And this is where he does his tour for the day. Goodbye, Red.
He was a strong dog. He didn't respect a lot of people, but he did respect Mark a lot. He respected Joey. What were your feelings for a trainer when he gets a great dog and a handler and they become a K19? That's why it's called a K19.
Officer Clifford.
Hey Nick, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on? Hey, thanks for everything. I appreciate everything. Appreciate your knowledge, sharing your experience and everything. Real quick before we head out, I know you guys huddled up over there. You want to just sum it up a little bit?
Yeah, we just get together. You know, we're a unit, so at the end of the day, we want to keep that camaraderie, you know, tight. Say our last farewells. Let Sergeant Redondo know that, hey, you know, we're all together, we're all one team, and you know, the next chapter is about to begin. And you know, the hardest part of this is, you know, your partner doesn't go through your whole career like you do. You know, they don't have a start into a retirement. You know, it's a very short-lived time in their career with us. And as soon as they're peaking and they're like what we call that Cadillac style, automatic, get out of the car, does his job. A lot of times, you know, either old age is setting in or you get a medical issue, and that's what makes this the hardest part about K9.
Nice to meet you.
And it's just one of those hard things about K9 that you have to accept, and it doesn't get easier, and it makes a special person want to be here.
Well,
you know, I've been through, this is my third dog, and it's going to be just as hard, if not worse, with this one, you know, and so it's one of those things, man. We appreciate everything that you've done with us, and thank you for coming out, showing the hard side of K9, losing, you know, a partner and one of our team members, but you know, he'll come back and right through training and start again, and eventually they're gonna get him another dog.
Okay.
You know, it just takes a little bit of a process. Obviously, you don't jump into it right away.
Right.
They'll do a selection process, however, that, you know, that's
okay.
what they do, and then soon they'll be right back into training. And
well, Officer Clifford, I appreciate everything. I know it was tough day for you guys as a unit, as a whole, as a family. And you know I appreciate it, and these guys, our 15s on the vlog, they appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys.
And
thank you.
We're looking forward to Ride Along Part 2 with you.
Right on part 2.
All right, take it easy, man.
Do it. All right.
All right, much love. All right, guys, everyone has left. They're headed out. They're gonna grab a quick bite to eat, and then they're gonna continue training and moving forward. So it's my first time experiencing something like that. I've been to a couple officer funerals over the years that I've worked. This is my first K9 officer service that I've been a part of. So moving forward, we're gonna head back to the station and continue the vlog. All right, back at the station, we got a lot of questions on the vlog about when are we hiring again. So let's go and answer that question once and for all. We're gonna head to the recruitment section. Let's go. We're at recruitment and selection, and we're gonna go find out once and for all when the next hiring date is gonna be. Here we go. I feel like it's the Wizard of Oz. Jimmy! Hey, how you doing?
Good, yourself?
I'm doing all right.
Outstanding.
All right, listen. We got a lot of questions on the vlog as to when the next hiring date will be. Can you give us an answer?
Okay, we're looking at early 2017.
Early 2017. You heard it here. Early 2017. And then when you come in to get go start the process, this is the office they're gonna come in?
Yes, sir.
All right, where do they sit? Where are they gonna be sitting?
Sit over in those chairs.
I remember that. I remember that. I came in one time and said those. You do the same thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Real nervous.
Yes, sir.
What do you have? Any advice to the new recruits to come in? Anything?
Always be on time, be honest.
All right, be on time and be honest. You heard it. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate it.
All right, Nick, see you around.
All right, you guys heard it. Jimmy told us. Back in the office, we got that question answered about recruitment and selection. We're hiring a lot of officers right now. Our department is going through a change, and we're taking on a lot of new officers. So have no fear. If you are looking to put in an application with us, we will be hiring in 2017. It's already September, so 2017 is right around the corner. It should be early 2017. So with that being said, I hope that answers some of your questions. You guys have been asking a lot about that. And we have mail. This letter is all the way from Bernardsville, New Jersey. It says, Dear Officer Nick, I've given you this Borough of Watchung police patch and Bernardsville police trading card. That's pretty cool. I've been watching your vlog since vlog 1, and I'm writing this as I watch vlog 31. Hopefully you'll get to display this patch once you get the patch display you were talking about in the vlog. Also, maybe you could display the card on the whiteboard in your office. I wanted to let you know that you are doing an amazing job with the vlog and to keep it up. Also, I'm a police explorer too. Hopefully you'll get some more patches for me in the future. Regards, Liam. Thank you so much, Liam, for the trading card and the patch. I can't wait to add it to the collection. So now that we opened mail, I think it's time that we do a little interview and interrogation. This is part of the vlog where you guys send in questions to our Instagram page. You send in a video of yourself asking a question into our DM. Again, that's at MPD Police, at MPD Police. I usually put it somewhere right here. Go, if you have Instagram, go check us out, follow us, and then if you have any questions in the future, record yourself asking the question, send it to the DM, and you'll be featured here on the vlog. And I'll even give your Instagram account a shout out on the vlog. So without further ado, let's get to our first question.
Hey Nick, I'm Merdan from Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and I'd like to ask you, do the police officers have their guns on safety while it's holstered? Of course, only if it's not the Glock. Thank you very much.
What's up, Merdan from Bosnia? Our standard issue weapon is a Glock 22. That's a full-size Glock, 40 caliber. As you know, the Glocks don't have a safety on them, so while they're in our holsters, they are, just regular Glocks without safeties on them. As for other departments, I cannot speak on their behalf because I know some other departments carry SIGs and whatnot, but our department carries Glocks. So answering your question, as far as the Miami Police Department goes, is when our guns are in the holster, there is no safety. All right, hope that answers your question.
Hey Nick, so I finally decided I was going to send in a question. I'm from out of state. I don't have any prior law enforcement or military experience, and I don't have my bachelor's degree yet. Would I still have any competitive edge in getting hired with Miami? Thanks.
First, I want to say thanks for sending the question, Matt. To answer your question, there are two types of openings that we offer here at the City of Miami. One is for certified police officers, the other one is for non-certified police officers. In order to apply for the certified position, you have to have a certificate from the state of Florida stating that you are a police officer or prior law enforcement experience. If you do, then you can apply for the certified position. As in your case, you don't have any prior law enforcement experience, you would apply for the non-certified police officer position. Now, as far as non-certified, there is no military preference, as in you gaining any kind of points for being prior military. Now for non-certified, there is no military preference or like extra points that you get for having prior military experience. And if you are an applicant that is out of state and wish to apply with us, we try to accommodate you as best as we can. We will schedule as many tests and exams that we can back to back within a week's period in order to limit the amount of times that you have to travel back and forth into Miami. So if you're out of state and you're interested in applying with us at the City of Miami Police Department, you can find in our YouTube channel that we have a recruitment video, and it basically walks you step by step throughout the hiring process on what you're going to have to do and what the requirements are. So if you are interested, feel free to go watch that video. When the hiring process comes up, it will help you a lot to get through it and make it as easy as possible. Good question. Let's move on to the next one. Here's the next question.
Hey Nick, I got a question for you. Officer Del Castillo from Vlog 21, Marine Patrol. First I'd like to say congratulations on that Mountain Patrol vlog. Amazing. Congratulations to Joe Triana, the legend. Well, my question is, I got over 6,000 followers that are asking me, where's the mountain life shout out? And I ask you that.
Alright guys, so this vlog was mainly dedicated to K9 Officer Red. You know, Sergeant Redondo and I used to be partners back in Little Havana PST. We used to ride together, and he's a dear friend of mine, and my heart truly goes out to him for his loss and out to his family for their loss. As you saw, K9 Red was a part of their family. So in honor of K9 Red, we're going to play the dedication video that was made by Officer Bayo's wife. There's a little dedication video that was made and was played at the ceremony. They were nice enough to give it to us, so we're gonna sign off with that. So guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next vlog. I'm out. Adios. Rest in paradise. K9 Officer Red.